So the relative pronouns have amba and they have infixes. Just to remind you of what a relative pronoun is. Hujambo na karibu. Karibu tena katika ufalme wa Kiswahili. Kama jamii tunasaidiana kukikuza na kukiimarisha Kiswahili chetu, kwa sababu tunaamini experts were once beginners. Na wewe pia uko njiani kuwa mmoja wetu kuongea Kiswahili kama mwenyeji. Tafadhali na kusihi, kwa hiyo subscribe hapo chini ili ujiunge nasi katika hii jamii ya Swahili Kingdom na ujifunze Kiswahili uweze kuongea kama mwenyeji. Leo tunaongea kuhusu kielelezo cha kipekee. Kielelezo cha kipekee. This is a demonstrative, but it's like a repetitive demonstrative. Okay, so you are going to know about it as we continue with this video. This lesson of today, or this video of today, was inspired by Miklos Prinzinyak. Okay, let me just say Miklo. It was inspired by Miklo. Thank you so much for commenting for me to do a video on this. If you have any topic in Swahili that you would like it to be talked on, or for me to create a lesson around it, just comment down below and I'm going to help you with that. I'm going to make a video on that for you. Thank you so much in advance. Okay, so Miklo said that I'm sorry, I'm not sure if it's a he or a she, so I'm going to just use he. So he said that he is having a problem with this thing. For example, when someone says mimi ndimi, yeye ndiye, okay? So he is wondering what is the meaning of ndimi or ndiye, or how important is it? By the way, there's one of my students who told me that, by the way, Connie, you know, I usually learn when I know the reason why. And this is one of the things that has helped me to understand Miklo. He wants to know the reason why we have ndimi for him to understand. Okay? They usually say that what is personal is universal. So that thing was personal for my student, and right now I can see it in Miklo as well. And maybe it is in me as well, and I don't know. I know it might be in other people who are watching this video as well. So keep on watching the video to know what is the meaning of this ndimi, ndisi, nisi. Okay? What is the meaning? Okay, so that is what we are going to have in the first time. Like, what is that thing? What is it? We are going to know the meaning. The second thing, we are going to know its formation. We are going to know the formation in the positive and the formation in the negative. Okay, so the formation in the positive, then formation in the negative. And we are also going to see examples of other formations. Okay, remember I said other formations because Swahili has noun classes, and today we are going to tackle this ndimi ndisi only in the our noun class first. Then we are going to have a part 2 of this video, or of this series, that is going to talk about the other noun classes. Okay, so I'm focusing on the our noun class alone today because the our noun class has 6 persons that you need to master. Okay, and I didn't want to give you 6 persons and then I give you the other noun classes. You might get confused and the video might be a little bit longer. I didn't want to do that, so I want to do the 6 people, introduce you to the other noun classes a little bit, and then part 2 we are going to have other noun classes for you to master. Okay, you are okay with it? Okay, let's continue. So kielelezo cha kipekee is a demonstrative pronoun in English, but it is a demonstrative pronoun that shows specificity. Okay, they are used to indicate the subject of a sentence and to emphasize identity or existence. So they emphasize, they're just not demonstrative pronouns, they emphasize. Okay, for example, the thing that Miklo was saying, he said that these things are really giving him a headache. It will be great if you could, let me just read it, it will be great if you could clear up the ndimi, ndiye, ndiwe, ndisi, ndio, ndinyi, ndio, ndilo, ndicho, etc. messed together with the negation forms such as sisi, sie, siwe, sio, sie, etc. mess. I'm going to clear this mess for you, okay, just as I said in the comments. Yeah. So for example, when I say mimi, it is going to be just a pronoun. But when I say mimi, ndimi, it is going to be emphasized. Mimi, ndimi. I am the one. Mimi, ndimi. When I say mimi, I will say it means I am. Mimi. For example, if I say mimi ni Connie, okay, it will mean I am Connie. But if I say mimi, ndimi, Connie, I mean I am the one who is Connie. I am emphasizing. So that is the use of miklo. I hope you are understanding. That is the use of ndimi, ndisi, ndisi. That is the major use. Okay, and now we are going to see a further step. If you want to learn about this Kielelezo cha kipekee, or the repetitive demonstrative pronouns that shows emphasis, what we are talking about, you need to at least be at a higher intermediate level or intermediate level. If you are a beginner, you might get confused, but it is good if you just want to listen and just know you have this thing in Swahili. So when you get to it, when you bump into it, you will be surprised at all. Okay, so when you are using ndimi, you need to use the relative pronouns as well. And I'm going to include the relative pronouns video at the end of this video for you to go and watch. Okay, so for you to go and watch, if you don't have a lot of, let me say, information or things about it, or if you want to remind yourself of the relative pronouns. So the relative pronouns have amber and they have infixes. Just to remind you of what a relative pronoun is. And the relative pronouns just talk about, like, they talk about the subject. For example, niliyamnunulia chakula, the one I bought food for. Ni, I, li, tense, ye is the relative pronoun which is showing. So you can use the relative pronoun to have two subjects in the same sentence, or two people in the same sentence. Let me say that. Niliyamnunulia chakula, the one I bought food for. Okay, so that is a relative pronoun. And for you to use these forms, ndimi, ndisi, you need to know the relative pronouns in Swahili. And we use the infix. Okay, the infixes, the relative pronoun infixes. So for example, I can say mimi ndimi niliyemnunulia chakula. Mimi ndimi niliyemnunulia chakula. And kindly notice, these things always follow the pronoun. You cannot say mimi niliyemnunulia chakula ndimi. You say mimi ndimi niliyemnunulia chakula. I am the one who bought him food. Mimi ndimi niliyemnunulia chakula. Or yeye ndiye aliyemnunulia chakula. He is the one who bought him food. Yeye ndiye aliyemnunulia chakula. I hope you have understood till there. So now let's go to formation. Mimi, okay, first of all, you need to know you will always have ndi. Ndi will be in all the 6 persons. And then you just add the suffix of, you just add one of the syllables at the end. For example, mimi becomes ndimi, wewe, ndiwe, yeye, ndiye, sisi, ndisi, nyinyi, ndinyi, wao, ndio. Okay, so you add the last word, the last syllable. Okay, let's create an example. Mimi ndiye niliyemnunulia chakula. I am the one who bought him food. You can still say mimi niliyemnunulia chakula. I niliyemnunulia chakula. He's the one I bought food. He's the one I bought food. Niliyemnunulia chakula. But if you say mimi ndimi niliyemnunulia chakula, you are emphasizing on you. I am the one who bought him food. Okay? So it shows emphasis. Yeye ndiye aliyeshinda. Yeye ndiye aliyeshinda. He is the one who won. He is the one who won. So it shows emphasis. You can comment down the sentences that you have for us to see, like what you are thinking, what you are talking about, or if you have anything that you think it's hard, just comment down below, and all of us Swahili Kingdom group or Jamii ya Swahili Kingdom itakusaidia. The Swahili Kingdom group, the Swahili Kingdom family is going to help you. Okay? And now we are going to go to its negation. So mimi ndimi becomes mimi simi. Simi. Mimi simi. Wewe siye. Yeye. Mimi simi. Wewe siwe. Yeye siye. Sisi si. Note sisi is only si. Sisi is only si. Or sometimes you can say siyo, but it is usually only si. Nyinyi sinyi. Wao siyo. Okay, for example, mimi simi niliyemnunulia chakula. Mimi simi niliyemnunulia chakula. I am not the one who bought him food. Mimi simi niliyemnunulia chakula. Now you understand. Has the mess come out, Miklo? You can comment down below and tell us. And if you have understood something and you didn't know about this thing as well, you can comment down below for us to know. Thank you so much for your comment. The other formations are like ndicho, ndilo, we also have sivyo. Okay, those are the other formations that we have in this Kielelezo cha kipekee. Okay, and those are the things that we are going to talk in part 2 of the next series. So if you are interested in part 2, subscribe here on Swahili Kingdom for you to be notified as soon as that video comes out. Okay, you are going to see a notification for you not to miss that video. Yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it has cleared the mess that you were having, if you had it. Okay, and I hope you have gotten new information, or you have gotten something that you needed, so that when you bump into this thing, you won't be confused anymore. You now know the reason why it is being used in Swahili. Okay, thank you so much. And as I said at the end of this video, the recommended video is the relative pronouns. Okay, go and watch the relative pronouns in Swahili for you to get more information on that. Kindly subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Kwaheri.